Alright, so today we are going to do something of a little bit different review. If y'all know me, y'all know I love my hard sights. Some people have seen it on my AR, my 7.62 AR. Iron sights are kind of where I'm comfortable or used to, whatever. I think it makes the shot harder to take, but I feel like if you can, then, you know, you probably really good at fucking shooting. So that's how I practice. But anyway, today we're going to be reviewing this. This is the Firefield Impulse Red Dot sight. And I believe the one that I have here is the FF26027. Yeah, so I bought it because it was $30. That was the main reason. It was on sale for $30. They had a flash sale at PSA, Palmetto State Armory. And it's like, fuck it, what's $30, right? So I bought this. Now, I put it on this AR. This is my 5.56 223. I run both through it whenever I feel like, you know, actually shooting with this. This whole thing is kind of Frankenstein. I actually built this lower. It was a strip lower when I got it. This is like the first one I ever built, and yeah, I wanted to try to build one. I got another one I need to build, but whatever. So I got the strip lower. I ended up buying this upper, Palmetto State Armory. This stock right here was actually on a different AR, but I felt like it needed to be on here. So I put this all together. Shoots well, but I normally use the iron sights like I say. So I ended up putting this Firefield on it. And I'm gonna test it out to see, you know, what it is capable of. So, you know, it has its adjustments on there, and you have to screw the caps off to get to your adjustments like that. And on the top, and you have this on the side, so you can turn your red dot on and off, and it has a functionality to make it the dot brighter or darker, right? Until it turns off. So it has the flip up lens on it, and those are supposed to be weatherproof. All right, so you get to kind of see what they're offering. Normally I think this thing is like a little bit over $100, but like I said, since it was on sale, I felt like, why not, right? So I don't know if this thing is already set. I have no idea. I haven't messed with it. Probably shouldn't mess with it because it might be right out of the box good. But this is right off out of the packet. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shooting with it to see what I get. I have no idea if it's gonna shoot true or not, or if I'm gonna have to adjust it, but that's what we do this. All right, mag in. We got our target down there, and I'm gonna test fire it before I put my other camera down there, because I hate to shoot my other goddamn camera. That would piss me off. So we're gonna test it like this, and we'll see what we get. Hopefully I don't have to do any adjustments, but we'll see. And right now I have it on 1. I can see it, like it's visible, but it's really dim. But I think it'll be okay. So we're gonna give it a shot and see if we actually hit the target on the first one. All right, so we about 30 yards away on that first shot. I think I was aiming a little lower than center on that shot. Let's see. So it isn't off bad, I don't think. But what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to draw me a circle so I can see exactly what I'm aiming at and what I hit. That should do the trick. Hopefully I can see this from back there. All right, we got our target drawn. We know more what we aiming at. Let's see how this thing shoots. All right, second shot. We knew more of what we was aiming at. I know where I pulled trigger at. All right, so as we can see, it is that much off of the center. So I'm gonna adjust. Hopefully the wind stopped blowing here. Mind you, the wind wasn't blowing during the shot, but it's blowing now. We're gonna adjust and see what happens. All right, that was 2 shots. I'm gonna put 5 more through, and we'll see what the aim is like. Well, I gotta adjust a little bit. I forgot about that. That's up. That's right. Go. And we went 5 clicks left. Let's see what we get. Now the wind is blowing a little bit, but I'm gonna try to take my shots between the target moving. Oh. Wind's blowing. Well, it's not a bad shot at all. Not a bad shot at all. So far, so good. Man, look. I think I like this motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I like this whole setup, man. Hey, Palmetto State Armory, I'm telling y'all, if y'all looking for something that shoots good, handles well, feels right, not a crazy price, altogether I may have spent $400 on this build, doing it myself. Something like that. Give or take $100, maybe. But yeah, let's run through the rest of this mag, and let's see how good we hold true to our shot. You know what we gonna do? Let's go back a couple yards. All right, this is about 50, 55 yards. I have to take my time with this one. I think it's gonna look a whole lot different through this red dot. It ain't horrible. Let's see how my shot is. I just want to see what that shot did. Upon further review, it was a little high. Still hit the target, but not in the center. So we're gonna adjust. Firstly, let's do that. So after shooting a couple times through this, can't remember exactly how many rounds I've put through this so far, but it did get loose and I had to tighten it back up. Luckily, you can tighten it back up by hand with that. So just had to tighten it back up. It was shaky on there and maybe that messed up the shot, but I doubt it. So I'ma still adjust it and see what happens. Fair enough. Oh, went up that one. Like that. And then a little bit more to the left. 2 foot to the left. Alright. See what you get. Got wind. And the wind started blowing. Dang. Come on, give me a clean shot. So let's see if this helps. Waiting for the wind to stop blowing. So as you can see, when I get a little bit more sturdiness, I went to go lay down. I get a little bit better shot. Even those ones around the perimeter, those 3 there, those are pretty good shots. So I'm getting my grouping together. Shit, like I said, this is about 55, like 55 yards, something like that. This thing is pretty good, I'll say. As far as functionality, accuracy, with a little bit of tweaking, I did pretty good. Some of them were outside of the circle. None of them were outside of the circle when I went to go lay down and got a little bit more stability. So, you know, I'm not consistently fighting my breath, my arms while I'm standing up. You know, it worked. It worked well. The only thing I would say, and I don't want to go too much on this, is after shooting it for a little bit, this will loosen up on you. So you got to tighten that up. And other than that, man, for $400-500, man, this isn't bad. I mean, altogether, it works. It shoots how it's supposed to, and I'm gonna see how much distance I can get on this red dot sight. Now, I don't know how far I'm supposed to be able to shoot with a red dot sight accurately, but I'm gonna keep messing around with it and see how far I can go back and still be accurate with it. But I will say this, on the target, since I've been shooting this 30 yards, 50+ yards, I didn't miss the target at all. The circle that I drew, yeah, outside of that a little bit, but the cardboard within itself didn't miss that at all. So with a little bit of tweaking, the sights right out of the box, not a bad buy. Like I said, I caught it on sale for $30. It was a little bit like 42 or 43 with the shipping and handling or something like that, but not a bad buy. Probably one of the better buys that I've had. And I hate to say this, but I might end up investing in more sights like this for my guns. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, hey man, the arm father is happy. This might be worth the buy. Firefield, Palmetto State Armory. I think they like $100. It's good shit.